gradual process throughout the season, seeing the kids get better and better every day, not making the same mistakes they did early on this season. So I wouldn't say it was a particular game or situation. It was a gradual process where the entire team got better and better, matured more. We started seeing better effort on the floor, and we turned down our turnovers and stopped making the silly mistakes. So if I had to pinpoint a game, it would be the turning point was probably against AC Flora, winning a game like that, whereas Lower Richland hadn't beat them in many years here. So I think beating AC Flora was a turning point and a confidence booster for us as well.
And the playoff ride, I mean, you got to go to Florence and beat Wilson.
Yeah.
And then you're playing a team, then you fall behind so bad in the championship game, and you guys were able to keep things calm. I guess was that a reflection of you? You didn't. I noticed you on the bench. You weren't screaming. You weren't panicking a little bit. You think that kind of got the message to your team?
Going to the Wilson game, that was essentially a road game for us. Wilson in Florence, having to go down there and play them. It was a brutal environment. Coming into a game like that, going against a team that hadn't lost all year, I just kind of instilled in our kids, they hadn't played a team like us all year. I know as good as they are, they still hadn't faced anyone quite like us. So just instilling that confidence in them and let them know that we can beat them any given night was a big thing. So I think we kind of put that in them beforehand, and that we went out and performed to the best of our ability. Against Wren now, that was a complete different story. You're in your first state championship. You fall down 24-6, and I look up at that scoreboard, and I'm trying to stay as positive as possible. I played a lot of basketball, coached in a lot of games, but a lot of times you're down 24-6. That can be a little discouraging, not only as a coach, but you think about your players, what they're thinking, what's going through their heads. So I kind of put myself in their shoes and wanted to calm them down. I didn't want them to see, me get rattled or anything like that, or show any kind of panic. So I knew if I was calm, that would help them settle down and just play our game. Just kind of letting them know that it was still early. Basketball is a game of runs, and we're going to get one eventually. So.
And then winning it all, and just the celebration and that, we're able to take it in now. You're a couple weeks removed, and kind of just appreciate what you guys have been able to accomplish.
Definitely, it's still kind of sinking in for the most part. I sometimes I'm sitting alone by myself or just riding down the road, and I'll say, "Hey, man, we won a state championship." And it's all the credit goes to my players. You can be the best coach in the world, but you have to have those players to carry out a game plan and listen to run your X's and O's and all that good stuff, and just to make the right play in the right situation. So all the credit goes to those kids, man. That class of 2017, I'm ecstatic for them. For them to go through a few coaching changes and a little bit of pressure or expectations from the surrounding community, for them to stick to the plan and carry out the game plan like that, and to bring that state championship trophy back to Hopkins is huge. And I'm happy for them and happy for Lower Richland.